going to be making a spicy peanut stew with ginger and tomatoes. It's a recipe that I've co-opted from the New York Times cookbook. Have made some modifications, and it's one of my favorite winter meals and another vegetarian stew. But before we get started, I'd like to thank all of our subscribers, all of you who watch our videos and maybe don't subscribe. We appreciate that. Please like our videos, and if you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. So the first thing we're going to do is we have some shallots that we sliced very thinly. We've got some oil heating in here, about 3 tablespoons of peanut oil. We're going to put our shallots in. We're going to try to get them nice and caramelized. We've got 6-8 minutes. They'll be cooking. So while those are cooking, we're going to make our spice mix. So mostly African Mediterranean spices. So we're going to take a tablespoon of cumin. Put that in. Same amount of ground coriander. All right. Turmeric, flavor and color. And about half as much cayenne pepper, as they say in Louisiana. Alright, throw that together. And this is going to be our spice mixture that we're going to put in. So as you can see, the onions, it's been about 8 minutes, have really started to crisp and caramelize. We're layering flavors here. So layer after layer after layer. It's not a hard process. It's just a little more time intensive than we're used to. So we're going to take our caramelized, crispy shallots out, leaving the oil. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to heat our eggplant. So this is a medium eggplant that I've chopped and cubed. We're just put it right into the same oil we just took the shallots out of. Now there's a lot of discussion on cooking channels whether you should salt your eggplant or not. I don't. Melissa Clark of the New York Times, who's kind of my guru, does not. So if she doesn't, no need for me to. So we're going to let these crisp a little bit. Probably about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we'll move on to the next layer. Alright, so the eggplant has softened and browned, so we're going to use the same slotted spoon, put that in the bowl with the shallots. We're going to put in a little bit more oil. Then we're going to cook our aromatics. This is 1 onion chopped, and we've got some chopped ginger. We have to have chopped ginger since the title is the ginger stew. So as you can see, the onions have started to brown a little bit. We've gotten rid of some of the brown bits on the bottom and incorporated that into our onion and ginger, thus building our spices. This is 1 jalapeno diced. And this is about 4 cloves of garlic chopped. We put the garlic in last because it cooks a lot more quickly. And again, we're going to stir this. All right, our aromatics are cooking away. Smell is wonderful. Just keep on layering flavor. What we're going to do now is add in our spice mix that we did earlier. We're going to stir this around. The onion, pepper, garlic, ginger. We're going to make a little hot spot here in the middle. We're going to put in our tomato paste. I use tomato paste in a tube, much easier. Put the top on. So we're going to stir this also and incorporate this. And the next thing we're going to do is add in our diced tomatoes. Got some diced tomatoes here. 1 can. Stir this. Alright, this is 4 cups of vegetable stock. Make sure that's warm. You're putting it in a hot pan. Alright. Stir this around just a little bit. And we're going to add back in the shallots and eggplant that we cooked earlier. Bring this to a boil, and we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes boiling. Alright, we've let the stew boil away for about 5 minutes. We're going to put in a little salt and pepper. And here's one of the tricks that we make the peanut butter sauce with. This is about a half a cup of peanut butter. I've put it in the same container that we had the stock in. And we're going to take a ladle of just hot soup, hot broth, and put it into the peanut butter. And what this will do is help emulsify the peanut butter. We'll stir this around. So this is just peanut butter with a couple ladlefuls of hot soup. We're going to put it right back in. All right. We'll stir this around. We'll turn it down to simmer for about another 10 to 15 minutes. Let all the various flavors incorporate, and then we'll be back to finish the dish. The stew has been simmering for a little bit. So to finish the dish, we're going to add, this is a chopped zucchini and squash. We put them in at the end because they cook very, very quickly. They're going to add a little color, a little texture. We'll just stir this in, and then the hot stew, we'll just cook these as we finish up. We're going to add some chopped cilantro on top. Stir the cilantro in. All we've done is just layer flavors throughout. And we're going to serve this over rice. So we have some basmati rice here. Nice and hot. Take a ladle full of our stew. You can see it's got lots of different colors in there. Top with a little cilantro. And there you have it. Spicy peanut and ginger tomato stew, eggplant, zucchini, squash over a little basmati rice. Hope you enjoyed this. To all the subscribers out there, thanks a lot for watching. If you want to subscribe, just press the button at the bottom. It has my picture, and you'll be able to get our recipes all the time. Thanks again. See you next time.